Hey guys, I just wanted to share a method or theory that I have here. Now, mind you, this can apply to any platform, provided they have bulk upload capabilities or you can use a macro. I'm giving this as an example of Facebook because this is what I did. This is how I made a ton of money off of Facebook a couple years ago. Now, I don't know if it still is the same because, like I said, it was a couple years ago, but the theory would remain the same, and it should. So what happened with me was Facebook a few years ago, they instituted new policies to ban the use of callouts or user attributes in their headlines or in the subject line or the body. Um, I ran car insurance mostly, so it really affected me because car insurance, as a whole isn't that sexy anyway. So you do have to grab the user's attention. What I did, of course, just saying, attention 29-year-old males from Michigan, get your car insurance for as low as blah, blah, blah. You can even do further call-outs more than that, but that was just a generic example. But people started to complain, and Facebook put a policy in to say you can't do that anymore. The ad has to be specifically for that person. If it's a call-out, it needs to be specifically for Michigan males, but car insurance, as you know, it's for anybody, of course. So that really threw me off there. What I did was the average cost per click back in the day was around $1.20 to $1.30. And for me, that was going to pretty much be a break-even point for me. So I wasn't able to get a better click-through rate. I mean, I tried so many different creatives and whatnot, but the lowest I typically was able to get was about $1 a click, which gave me some profit, but not as much as I wanted. How I was really able to make a killing off of them was I made multiple campaigns within my Facebook account of the same exact ad. So I just took, let's say, generic ads, and I multiplied that thousands of times within my account. Back in the day, I think it was 10,000. I think now it's 5,000 you can have in your account. It may be less, I don't know, but I believe I was about 10,000. I ran 2 accounts. I had 2 bulk upload tools for each account. Don't know if they even offer that anymore, but if you don't have access to that, in Facebook's instance, you can use a macro. A macro would do the same, the iMacros, or any other automation tool out there. But so what I did was I made my Excel files to upload the same exact ad. That's what you do with the bulk upload tool. And I launched them all. And what happens is they all got poor click-through rates, as you can see. But the nice part about it is, I'll scroll down here just a little bit. The nice part about it is that they give you a little bit of traffic, as you know, at first. Let's say, a few thousand impressions to see what your click-through rate is. If it sucks, then you're going to pay 3-4 times the price for a decent click-through rate, $3-4 a click sometimes. So what you would do is you would make thousands of ads. You would make them the same. You would bid low. For me, I would bid between 60, 70, maybe 80 cents sometimes, depending on the type of offer. Scroll down here, there's 50s. And then you would just let it give you traffic. For the most part, it gave all my ads traffic. Sometimes, as you can see, some ads it just doesn't give traffic to. But for the most part, it did for all of them. The only problem is that it won't give you a lot. So let's say in a day, one of these, let's say this Minnesota one, for instance. Actually, let's say this Indiana one. This is over a course of, let's say, a year maybe, or several months. Now, I know that sounds really shitty, and you're probably thinking, well, how does that make sense? But if you times that by thousands of ads, it's going to add up very, very fast. For me, I won't even say how much of a daily spending limit I had, but I had a massive daily spending limit. So using this technique, bidding low, I still was able to spend my max daily spend each day. Because if you think about it, if one ad generates just 1 click, and you times that by thousands of ads, and you're paying 50 cents a click, well, there you go. So you're going to be able to reach your max daily spend limit pretty easily doing it this way. I don't know if they allow this anymore. I know at the time when I did it, they supposedly didn't really understand it. I had a conference with them, and they told me that we've never seen this type of style of running a campaign before, but they really didn't understand what I was thinking, which was, I know that your bids are too high right now, and I know I'm not going to make money if I just run a couple campaigns and get all my traffic from those few campaigns. But if I run thousands of campaigns and I know you're going to shoot me a little traffic each day to each one, I'm okay with that. It's all the same to me, and I pay half the price. So in theory, it should work, and I don't know in practice if it will. That's for you to obviously go, try to upload a bunch of campaigns on Facebook or any other platform and see. It keeps going, as you can see here. California. When I ran a bunch to California, these are just a bunch of specific campaigns I ran. I mean, it keeps going down, obviously. I have thousands of them here. This is just off one account. This is the technique I did. Some campaigns didn't generate traffic, so I would say if it doesn't work right away, still try it. Doesn't mean that it won't. What you don't want to do, though, see, here's an example, one that just generated 279. Actually, all these generated traffic right here, down here, but this was my point. Let's say it generated some traffic, it didn't get anything, it died out. But it gave you some traffic, and this is exactly what you want. And as you can see, 3 cents. I think this is based upon a CPM. That's probably why it did give me some there. I'll move down a little bit more. Yeah, these didn't give me any traffic either. Just a little bit here. And there's more down there. I have more than this, but I just pulled up a cross-section of some of these campaigns. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to put, let's say, multiple ads in one campaign, because if the campaign is poorly performing, what's going to happen is it's only going to choose one of those ads in that campaign to continue to send that little bit of traffic to. So you're going to want to, of course, run one ad per campaign, and that's it. You don't want to go any more than that. Each campaign will just get a little microburst of traffic each day, and cumulatively it should add up. You're looking at it as a whole, not just like, oh, this only gave me this. And you're going to have to adjust it and whatnot. I'm not saying it's going to work 100% because I haven't done this for a couple years on Facebook. It's not worth it anymore because their clicks are a lot more now. My starting bids are $2 to $3, so even trying to implement this, it's going to be tougher. It's not the same anymore. Let me just leave it at that. Now, you can try it on other platforms. There are platforms that aren't going to be as open to let you do this, like they were with me. At first, Facebook had to, talk to me about this, I guess, to put it simply. And I explained to them that, this is just the way I run my campaigns, and, they just said, okay, you can do it that way, but you have to spread your campaigns out, because at first and that's, let me show you up here. Right here, yep. At first, I just had all my ads in these 3, I believe, campaigns, and so that's what they were complaining, because it would bog down their system. This was my biggest one, second and third, and it would bog down their system because they said you had too many ads in one campaign, spread your campaigns out. So in a sense, they were the catalyst to me doing that too, and I found out on my own as well that even putting 10 ads in one or 4 in one doesn't do you justice. You're just wasting ads, because only one of those ads will typically get the traffic, the best converting one. So you want to just do 1 ad per campaign. But as you can see here, I had a really good spend with just the 3. We had our conversation. They told me to upload them separate, and then that's how I just started to do it. And some have a few thousand in them, some have $13 in them. But nonetheless, this is an ideal method. Some companies aren't going to be as open to it. Let's see my time here. All right, ending this really quick here. Some companies won't be as open to it. Some will actually ban your account. Some will limit you to just say making 4 ads a day. So you'll have to test out your own CPC platforms and see. But my suggestion is, as a whole, is to upload as many as you can. Bid low, especially if you know it's on an RPM basis where they throw you some clicks or some traffic to see how well you're going to convert that. And if you can upload as many as you want, I would say go for it. If their system gets bogged down, we'll just do it and see if they actually react to you. I wouldn't worry too much about their system bogging down and all that. It's not your fault that if they can't handle it. But this is my idea. It may or may not work, and it made me a lot of money because I paid half of what I was supposed to, more or less, and I made 100% ROI on my spend. So yeah, wish you guys luck, and hopefully this helps. Thank you.